To another episode of JP Street and Performance. We're doing the Carolina Vaydor build again. This is episode 11.
11, yeah. So we're gonna continue on with this front clip. Last time you guys saw, we got it kind of pre-fitted. There is some areas we still need to cut. We're gonna get this part done today for sure. And then if we have enough time, we're gonna go ahead and throw the body back off, and we're gonna start templating the gaps in the cage so that way we can reinforce it before we get it actually set and welded on maybe the next video or two. So go ahead and stay tuned, you guys, and we'll be right with you. All right, you guys, so we cut out, as you saw in the time lapse, a little bit more of this front lip here. We're gonna test fit it on the ground. I'm gonna turn it over.
And hopefully, if your theory is correct, it should slide right on in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That's exactly.
That's exactly what you were saying.
Yeah, so get you guys over here. You can see down inside there.
That's what was catching on.
We're catching inside. And actually could even trim up even more. It's hitting on this edge, on this edge. Because I believe this is supposed to sit right here in this bucket. This part is supposed to be down in here.
Here's the Sharpie if you want to.
Yeah, let me grab this real quick.
I can film you.
Okay. We can kind of see down in here. We're hitting right in here. I think we take it almost all the way back, right in there. Even more right here. Even more, and then probably up to about there. We're gonna take even more of that off. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll cut it out here, so that way. All right, you guys, so now get you in here to see this. It's actually sitting pretty much flush down in that gap. So, which lets this all align both sides. There you go. As you can see, that those sit down in this crevice here. Now there are some spots that hit like here. Don't know if that needs to be trimmed or if that's gonna be okay. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this back on and see where it's at. All right, you guys, we're gonna just set that piece on there for now and see where we're at. Grab that side. There you go. Okay. Let's set it back down around the bumper. We're gonna put just our top screw in because this bottom screw wants to be a pain in the butt, so. right there. Just the top one should be the easier of the two.
Yeah.
Look at the threads on the screw. Are those okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are good. Make sure that it's... Yeah, and that's good.
Okay, that one's nice. I'm just gonna do one screw for now.
Just gotta get the thread started. There we go. That might be cross-threading.
Nope. That's
good.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
Just sounds, or it felt tight.
Yeah. Gotta set this up there.
Absolutely.
All right, we're gonna test fit this front bumper now, you guys. All right, so let me get you guys actually to this side. It's a little easier to see. So the wheel is pretty centered. I mean, obviously this is just eyeballing, we'll take measurements, but it's pretty much centered in the wheel well now. By trimming out those extra pieces, we were able to get this further back. If you look here, get around, right here, there's a flare that matches the body flare. So if it continues up and then goes over. So that's where we're assuming this was meant to line up. The door brackets, the original door brackets are here. This is ends nicely right where this body starts to bend in. So I think that's how that's supposed to look. Obviously the Lambo doors are going to go in behind this, the brackets. So, but that I think for the front end, you guys, is good enough for now. That it's squared up in the sense of being around the wheel wells. It's looking pretty dead center. If you get you guys here, we're going to go. If you look here, straight up to the infinity symbol on the motor, straight up. It's looking very centered. So I think we're going to call that good on the front clip for now and start kind of designing our cage spacers, since the cage does not fit perfectly. So we'll get started on that. So with this cage, you can kind of see here we have gaps that should not exist, but however they do. So what we're going to do is we're going to design, we're just going to encapsulate this probably with a little bit thicker stuff so it's reinforced from like 3/16. We're going to encapsulate all of this all the way around to build a box that this can weld to. And then also, if you come here, you can see we need, look how big a gap is here. So we're going to box this in as well on both sides. And anywhere we see that this back seat back here also needs it.
Got to fill in all those gaps before we can weld it down.
Yeah, so we're going to design it just out of cardboard, and then we'll mark the cardboard, we'll cut it out, and then I can build this off the CNC machine at the shop, and we can just cut out the pieces that we need, and they'll be ready to weld in, and then this cage will be ready to weld in. So we're going to kind of put you on a time lapse while we get in here and design it. You guys can kind of see how we're designing it, and we'll talk about it and go on from there. All right, you guys, so we got the first little box made for the cage spacer. So our measurements, your guys' might be different, so you'll have to take your measurements. Our measurements are 5 7/16 by 2 inch on the front, and then 5 7/16 in the rear by 3/4 inch, 1.5 by 3/4 inch on the sides. And what this will allow us to do is it'll go in here and it'll sit under the plate. We'll remove these bolts here, but it'll sit under the plate and give actual crush force here. If we went to the outside of the plate and this thing crushed, it would collapse. So this is actually going to sit just on the inside of this plate. So that way, if anything were to push down, it's actually trying to push here and not just bow inside of here. So that will be our first one we need to make. And then basically, we're just going to repeat this process all around the cage, wherever there's gaps. Same thing here. This is going to be a real easy one. It's just a square, but we're going to do a square that's slightly smaller than this square, and it'll be right on the inside, and then we can weld it to the body and then to the cage, just to give the cage a little bit of an extension. And this actually might even be easier. We may even just buy a piece of Dom square tubing that's like 1 inch by 1 inch or 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch, already pre-made, and just slide a piece of square in there. That would be the easiest for these sides here, and probably even these rear ones here, because they're a square plate. And then what we're going to end up doing as well, while we're talking about it, we're going to end up taking some plate and we're going to weld the cage to the body like this. So it'll be welded from here to here on both sides on these pillars. That'll secure the cage to the pillars there. And then on this back section in the middle here, kind of the same thing we did in the middle, is we'll probably shape it the same as this V and just do a plate here on this side and then a plate to this side, and then box in the plate from here to here over the 2 pieces of cardboard there. That way it's boxed in. And the rest of the cage is actually looking pretty good. One last spot up here is we are going to make some caps that will sit and cover all of this. We're going to weld all this back in as one piece. So we'll make a piece of plate here and then probably just a piece of plate here, and then weld them together before the cage goes back down. And that way no water can go in there, no nothing. I mean, obviously the body will be on this thing, but we want to close off and re-secure all of this as much as possible. So we'll weld these together and just make it a solid structure here. And then possibly, we've talked about it, we don't know yet. We're going to see how the body fits, but I may end up boxing in this whole section around the pipe, just so it's got a clean, flush face on it. So when you open the door and you look inside the car, you see just a clean face, and that way you don't just see raggedy sheet metal, because really that's how this body kit's engineered, is the interior is not the prettiest, but we're gonna make ours look as clean as possible.
JP doesn't half-ass anything, so he's gonna add structural rigidity. He's gonna make it all crush proof. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah, and then once we get all that set and the cage is welded in, then we'll start looking at, we have to do tabs for the door latches and everything else like that. So that's cages first, get that secure. We still gotta, another reason we haven't bolted or welded the cage down is we still gotta figure out dash wise, we're putting in that other dash, most of this has to come out, so it just make it a lot easier with the cage out of the way to go ahead and just yank this dash out and then start getting that pre-engineered and pre-fitted before we get too far, because working around this cage is kind of cumbersome because it's so low.
All right, everyone, that's it for today. We've managed to get the front more permanently fitted on there. It's not permanently attached yet, but it's more to the angle that we want it. We're gonna get everything measured out and take care of that in the future.
Yeah, pretty much we got the wheel wells pretty centered. So obviously we need to take some measurements. We also need to get the Lambo door hinges in before the front clip can go on, because they kind of sit behind the front clip. So we still got to do that as well. And then what else will we get done today?
We got some measurements also for to permanently weld in the roll cage. So as you saw, we have some gaps. The mastermind here took out some measurements. We've got some nice little cutouts, and we're gonna fabricate the roll cage weld points.
Yeah, and we have a lot still to do, you guys. I mean, we still got to finish cutting out this fender, remove the gas can. We got to pull the dash. I mean, we have so much still of just little things to do. We're kind of trying to do parts of this in chunks to where we know, okay, the cage is kind of fitted, we can remove it, we can pull the dash, we can get that done, we can remove the front clip, get the hinges done, that kind of thing, and just kind of keep moving on with the project. You know, I know we only bring you guys a video like once a month or so, but
which we're going to keep trying to do. It is getting colder. Winter is
yeah,
winter's
we get
here.
snow here, so
Yeah. So we'll work on it as we can,
Yeah.
and as time permits for him with his schedule and my schedule.
Exactly, and my other projects on the channel that you guys have seen. So, but yeah, that brings you episode 11 of the Fallon Vaydor build. So
Like and subscribe.
yeah, till next time, you guys.